pulled toward right center field. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. He pulls this one into right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder George Springer.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit high and deep out to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Carlos Beltran. His past history against John Lester, 2 for 10. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Zobrist over to his left. And the inning is over. Astros force. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Right fielder number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Hard hit at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting sixth, the catcher number
Here's the
40.
young catcher Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the. Evan Gattis now standing in. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hard hit down the line, and he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes. But this is speared by the first baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive.
Ryan McCann.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all third inning in this one on MLB Network.
Center fielder number 5.
At the plate, Albert Almora. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marisnick arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting ninth, second
so
baseman.
Stepping in, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now in the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He singled his last time up. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. Springer takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The second baseman, number 27.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Curveball that time, not even close. Lester ready, the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there, it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora going back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Altuve is on his way home, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Lester sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a liner, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there. And if it's not in on your hands, that's a danger.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Full count now. 3-2. Addison Russell waits on deck. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Addison Russell.
From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Wilson.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. Marisnik is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Beltran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. No problem here. 1 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. A base hit in his first trip.
Baseman Evan Gattis.
First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready now, Albert Almora. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Albert Almora.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve into shallow center, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And here's Gaddis to put the squeeze on this one, and that'll retire the side. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Lone Star State. It's the Astros 2 and the Cubs 1. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
The batter.
Standing in, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Pickoff move to second, and he's back easily. Hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
This inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting 1st and 3rd, and here they come.
Here's George Springer as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And that'll score the runner from 3rd as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the runner from second will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
If I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He tripled last time up. And he misses again, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is...
And he's safe. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff today.
0-2, here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here's Nori Aoki. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, he bounces it. And the second run will score as well. And he'll get in there safely. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score. Now at the plate, Evan Gaddis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And over to 3rd now is the runner. Lester ready, the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Outside, 3-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. To short. Russell has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chris Bryant goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer on the run. 2 gone.
Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian McCann. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Stepping in now, George Springer. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber has a beat on it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. McCann rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Runner goes for third. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Every game has its offensive star.